do I keep my skin up during this pregnancy phase? I've been asked that question by a lot of people, and so here you go. I know you want me to, baby, want me. So you will notice with some of the products that I use, they are raw. I don't use all natural, like raw materials all the time. I do buy products, and you will see that throughout this tutorial as well. Along with showing you what I use, you will also see in a little clip or video here, somewhere over here, how I actually go about using these products on a daily basis. And I'll give you a little background on my skin before we begin, so you can kind of relate to some of the things maybe that I've had or that you may be suffering with at this time. So I've always been the one with the funny skin. I had asthma when I was small, so I had different types of dermatitis that I've suffered from. I've had eczema that I've suffered from. So I never really had acne really bad, but I do suffer from breakouts just like everybody. And those get worse, of course, when I have a shift in my hormones, like being pregnant. So I'm going to tell you some things that you can do to kind of help target or decrease the amount of breakouts and inflammation that you have in those areas. And like I said, if they work for you or if they help you in any way, comment below and let me know. So the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is you wash your face, hopefully. I usually use some type of black soap. Right now I am using the Shea Moisture African Black Soap. Most black soaps, the base of the black soap is palm ash. That's how it gets its black pigmentation. And the reason why I like black soap is that it's just a natural antioxidant for your skin. So it helps prevent wrinkles. It helps decrease blemishes or dark spots in your face. Because it is a gritty type material or a powdery type consistency, it really does help exfoliate the skin. So it helps your skin to glow somewhat because you're removing that top layer of skin from your face. Exfoliating is great for decreasing your breakouts because it actually lifts that layer of dead skin cells off of your face and actually allows blood flow to the area as well as air to get into those follicles and pores, so that you don't have as much gook buildup or just oil, and your sebaceous glands are not covered. So it actually leads to a healthier looking skin as well as less breakouts. It helps reducing, like I said, inflammation and irritation in the skin. It also has antibacterial and antifungal components to it. A couple of things else that I exfoliate with that I find sometimes you need mechanical help to exfoliate with. Sometimes a soap is not enough for a lot of people, especially like I said when you have different things like environmental factors or you have a history or genetic makeup for just having bad acne. There's some things that I've found that have worked for me, and it decreases the amount of problems or disruptions I have in my skin. So the first thing that I've tried is these little loofah complexion discs, and they came in this container with about 20 of them, and they just look like this. They're just like flat little discs. Once they hit the water, of course, they puff up. These are great for facial as well as body exfoliating. So yeah, those are always good to have, and like I said, they're cheap. So, you know, sometimes they make more sense than more expensive types of exfoliators like these. These exfoliating brushes, they can range from $10 to like $100 depending on, you know, where you get it from basically. Sometimes when I notice myself getting breakouts, and yes, I still get breakouts, especially during this time, my worst area or area of concern is usually around my nose. I usually get a lot of oil buildup in that area for some reason while I'm pregnant. And so sometimes I will do a mask, and I will use this coconut charcoal along with my black soap. And depending on how bad the breakout is, I will actually add in some peppermint oil. Now, peppermint oil is great for spot treatments, especially for breakouts on your face. You want to avoid, of course, areas that can burn easily, like right in here, or right around the eyes as well, because peppermint oil is very, you know, it's peppermint oil. It's very fragrant. So peppermint oil is really good at aiding oil secretion from the skin, so therefore it actually helps decrease or stop breakouts. I also like peppermint oil because it helps bring blood flow back to your face. So I add a couple of drops of peppermint oil sometimes to my cleansing agent just to liven up my face again. Sometimes when your face looks dull and lifeless, the peppermint oil is good to help bring healthy skin back to a rejuvenated state. Because it contains menthol, it actually brings the blood flow back to your face, which makes your face look nice and healthy, as well as full, and decreases wrinkles. Okay, so after I've gone through the cleansing process, whether I use a mask that day or not, then I'm going to use a toner of some sort. My toners of choice have been witch hazel. I'll use this, and it's a water consistency usually. This is if I use a mask, I will usually use witch hazel. If I don't do a mask and I feel like I need a little bit more on my face, I will dilute 1-to-1 mixture with distilled water and apple cider vinegar, and I will do my whole face with that. I don't just use apple cider vinegar on my face, I use it on my neck, I use it under my arms, ladies, in between my legs, ladies, and I'll tell you why. Apple cider vinegar, because it is a pH balancer, actually helps strip the impurities out of the skin. So while I'm preparing for breastfeeding, as well as while my body is enlarging, you can get a lot of impurities that build up in the porous areas of your skin, which are usually face, neck, underarms, as well as down in the nether region. Alright, so after I have stripped my face, I have toned my face, now I need to add moisture back to my face. So Mario Pedesco has been my moisturizer of choice. I would say for about the last almost a year I've used this product, and I like it for a lot of reasons. It's not heavy. The first ingredient is deionized water, so that makes me feel good. I just find that it covers my skin really well. It doesn't weigh my skin down. I don't feel like it aids or makes breakouts for me. As far as a moisturizer for my body, I like to use emu oil, and I use emu oil mainly at night, and I use it mainly on my stomach and torso area. Why? Because I'm pregnant right now. Emu oil is known to be a good moisturizing agent that absorbs fairly quickly into the skin, and so it is supposed to decrease breakouts because of that reason. That it's able to penetrate deeply into the skin, which causes it to make the skin more pliable. The natural source of fatty acids, including omega-3s and 6, so it's great for your skin as far as the health of your skin. It's also known to have anti-inflammatory properties, so again, it helps decrease like inflammation and irritation to the skin. So that's basically it. That is my skincare regimen. That is how I am able to preserve my skin through this pregnancy, as well as when I'm not pregnant. I use a lot of the same materials, a lot of the same ingredients on my skin. And I found that they work for me very well. I hope these things help. I hope that they can help you out on your skincare regimen routine. So if you have any questions about anything, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will check you in the next video.